Today is harvest day, aka payday. I'm on the Frugal Gardener's Homestead. That makes me the Frugal Gardener. If you guys are familiar with my channel, then you know this is the garden that I put together this spring. I think I finished it late April, and it took me a while to plan all this because I needed to keep it enclosed and things. Finally, I say finally because this is my second full summer here in the homestead. And the first summer that actually went well for me. I have quite a few things that I'm going to harvest today. This is the payoff. I'm still getting cherry tomatoes. I've been getting those since late spring. And the reason is because I have been planting them in succession. I didn't plant them all at once. These are peas that I did plant recently. The key to me getting the amount of food that I'm getting out of here this summer is to not leave spaces available. When I harvest something, I plant something else. I'm really proud of this. I thought I would have more of these. I do have another one of these growing. This is a bell pepper. This is the color. Well, they come obviously in red. I've grown up with the red ones. With the green ones. But they also come in yellow, and they come in red. They come in orange. It depends on how patient you are. And this one, I think, is pretty much it. It's not going to do anything else. So that's coming with me today. In here, I've already gotten started. This is what I have so far. This is two of the decent sized squashes that I got, along with the elephant garlic and some cherry tomatoes, and also some larger tomatoes down in here somewhere. Should be, here it is, another squash. So we might as well start there. I'm going to harvest the squash, and then I'm going to work my way over. Here's some dinosaur kale that's ready to go. This I've been waiting for. This is my second and third. These are melons. These are cantaloupes. They're actually French cantaloupes, and they're sweeter than normal. They're smaller than normal, but they're very popular in my house. And over here are Roma tomatoes. I have tons and tons of these that are also going to be harvested today. And then there are things that are still coming up. Things that are going to be a while. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 melons that I can see. These are sugar babies. So there's quite a bit still going on here. This is what I'm waiting for. I was going to harvest these today. This is going to be a continue. There's so much going on. This is going to be harvested in the next video, because even though these potatoes are ready, there are 4 different kinds of potatoes in here. For the first time ever, I have encountered potato bugs, and they've gotten into at least one of these potatoes. So I'm not sure how this is going to go for me. I am going to stay positive. This is a pretty big bed, and that, like I said, It's not going to be in this video, so you might want to subscribe because that's going to be in the next video. But I'm going to get started. Been talking long enough. It's time for me to add to this harvest, so let's go. So let's file this one under things don't always go according to plan. Apparently, I left this too long. I didn't check underneath. It had apparently stopped growing, and now it has rotted out. So I can cross this one off the list. But I did get the bell pepper that I said I was going to get, and I did get some of the dinosaur kale, which there's still some left. When it touches this, when it hits this hot fence, you see what happens to the outer leaves. But the main thing I'm going to be after will be these Roma tomatoes and these cherry tomatoes. But this guy, I've been watching him and waiting, taking about 3 months for him. And I guess that's his brother over here to mature. So I'm going to harvest these, and then I'm going to go for the tomatoes. I'm not going to do anything with this Malabar spinach yet. I planted this for fun. This is my little sunflower, and that's going to probably get a little bit bigger. So let's continue on over here. There are more cherry tomatoes and other tomatoes than I thought. So I grabbed those two melons. They don't look ripe. These mature a little differently than the ones that I'm used to. So you have to kind of go by the dates. There are things you can look at on the stems and things like that, but I haven't grown a lot of those. So I mostly go by maturity date, and I usually give it a couple of days afterwards. So we're down to the rest of these guys. I'm obviously going to harvest the ripe ones, but I'm going to take a couple of the ones that are ripening, that aren't there yet, and I'm going to put those in the window. And the reason for that is because I have a squirrel. At least I think it's a squirrel. I should bring my trail cam over here and set it up. I have some things going on still over here. This is looking good, but we don't have a lot of squirrels around here. I am in West Virginia, zone 7A, and apparently, as I mentioned to you guys before, there are some people around here who actually eat them. I'm not one of them. I'm not originally from here, and it's not my thing, but hey, I'm not knocking it. But at this point, there are clusters of tomatoes in here, down in here, and I showed you over in the back. So I'm going to go for these. I'm going to get these, and that is going to be it for today. And then the next stop is going to be these guys over here in the next video. But I'm going to reach in here, grab these, and I'll be done. So here we are. This is it. Well, at least for today's haul. We have, well, some of this is from a few days ago. The elephant garlic is from a few days ago, but most of this is what we just harvest. These are the cherry tomatoes, which is the gift that keeps on giving. And as I mentioned earlier, these melons are kind of tricky because they don't turn the flesh, the outer skin doesn't turn like the other ones do. So you kind of have to look at the stems. You have to time them. There was a time where I put those in and kind of just guessed. I was really bad at labeling things, and it cost me. So now I'm a lot more aware, and I try to keep up with this. So the last one these I cut open was perfect, and these were all planted at the same time, even though they didn't grow at the same rate. So these should be good as well. Um, the last time I harvested these tomatoes over here, I ended up making a sauce, which came out really well. It was a little thin at first. I think I put a little bit too much water in it, but it came out well. These are going to go in the salad. This we've already talked about. I have a few more of these around, and you can overwinter these bell peppers. I have 5 of these plants around. All of them didn't do well. Most of them did. So I will overwinter these, and I have something coming. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. I'll just say it's a game changer, and it's big. I mean, literally big, not figuratively speaking. Literally big. It's going to be a game changer for my garden. I'm excited about it. It's going to be in a few days. So I hope you guys subscribe and come back. Please pass this video on. Please share it. Please like. Please subscribe. And remember what I always tell you. When you grow your own food, you'll always know where it comes from. I am the Frugal Gardener, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.